Doing front brakes on a 2003 Honda Accord. First thing you want to do is get your impact screwdriver, and then what you do is hold it with this hand like that, and then with your other hand you want to take your hammer and hit it. It's kind of hard to hold the camera through it, so I already previously loosened them up. So after you get these out, the next thing you want to focus on is getting the piston back. I'm going to show you an easy way, easier than using the C-clamp. You wedge your screwdriver in there like so, and you pull it towards you. As you see, it's going to move, it's going to push the piston back. So you get right in here with the brake pad, slide it back, make sure it's all the way back, because this will allow for you to be able to put the new brake pads in. Next, you remove this 14mm at the bottom. There's two. Remove the bottom. Now I have my 14. Whoops. Sorry guys, it's actually a 12. And always remember lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. I'm using a 12-14 wrench. So it's the 12mm side, and as you see, your piston is all the way back. It should be far enough for you to slide the new brake pads in when it's time for assembly. So what you want to do with this caliper is it should be able to slide out. Sometimes this part gets stuck, so just pull it up, pull it off. See it tool there, that's fine. So you just want to hang your caliper up there. You don't want to leave it hanging and cause any damage or stress on that hose. So next, just remove the pads. Sometimes these get stuck in here as well. Sorry. So just take your screwdriver, pry them up. Next thing you want to do is remove these two. These are 17mm. So I'll show you, this requires a lot of effort. The caliper brackets are normally on pretty tight, but I'll do it with my wrench, even though I'm in a shop right now. I'll do it with my wrench. It can be done. Wouldn't really suggest doing that. I can hurt your hand over a while. One sec. I was able to use two hands to break it free. One hand just wasn't enough in that instance. That top one was on pretty tight. So I'm gonna remove these two. Okay, so now you have your two screws out and your caliper bracket off. And your caliper situated up here. Rotor's still not coming off, even though both screws are out. So what you need to do is grab your hammer, hit it right on the face. There you are. Now it's time to reassemble. Okay, the new rotor comes with the grease on it from the factory, so what you're going to want to do is make sure you have a can of brake clean handy. Spray that on the face of the rotor like so, and with a rag, shop towel, whatever you have laying around, you want to wipe it clean. Do that on both sides. What this is going to do is prevent that smoky. It's like that grease has to burn off. So when you first start driving, you'll notice a lot of smoke coming from the wheels if you don't clean this off. This is just to help the rotor to prevent from rusting during the delivery process, because just a little bit of moisture on these will cause it to rust. So now it's time to install. Make sure that you see these holes here. You line those holes up with the holes that are on the hub. So you see how right there that screw hole is behind it? You come here, you look down at the rotor, you see this screw hole's behind. So what you're going to want to do is line that up. Line that right on up. And Get your 2 screws in. And now, what I do is take and clean this caliper bracket. So now that you got that on, you want to clean the bracket. Sorry. There we go. Just want to get that cleaned off a little bit. If you have some lube, apply it to the ears of the brake pads, and I'll show you what I mean. The ears of the brake pads is right here and right there. So you just want to apply a little bit of lube there if you have it. I'm all out, so I'm not going to use it. And then you put the other brake pad in like so. Now, when you're sliding this on, you want to make sure that hose is nice and straight and that you didn't tangle it up, because that could also cause issues. But there you have it. Slide it down. Sometimes this bottom piece sticks out too far, so you just want to slide it down. Put your last 12mm back in. Pump the brakes when you get the guard back down on the ground, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.